Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayFrame and the basement of the manor, the sub basement of the manor. So, we are going to be moving on from here, but in between episodes, while I was getting some tea all fixed up and steeped, I went ahead and did the rest of these combat trials here of the little Hojo ones we were doing some of yesterday. And they were pretty straightforward and simple and nothing too special, just a bunch of fights against Hojo-created monsters that we had fought before. But upon finishing the last one, it did open this door over here to Hojo's secret lab. So I figured maybe we should poke our head in here. It might just be that it has some goodies. Which would also be fine. Goodies and, I guess, a little bit of scenery. Ooh, and a weapon, perhaps. And an enchanted ring. But what's this? Ooh, a weapon for Aerith. She's been due for a new weapon, I feel like. For a while. Let's see about it. The Plumose Rod. A bewitching staff decorated with feathers of a bird known for its beautiful song. Ray of Judgment, fire an energy burst that hits multiple times, increase stagger damage bonus. Cool. Love that. All right, yeah. Equip it. And... yep, increase fleeting familiar duration. Increase tempest damage. Enduring wards also... There's a lot of very nice weapon skills. Reduce ward shift cooldown. Limit break damage increased. Reducing that cooldown can be really nice for evasion. Let's say that. And... I don't know. I might just put another spare, just another spare elemental materia on her here so she can be helping to level it up a little bit. Anyway. I think we are done down here. Let us now depart. For we have an ocean to, well, I don't know if explore is the word, but we have an ocean to go find and fight dragons in for pirate treasure, because that's a thing you do. Let me go get in the tiny Bronco. There we go. Back to that stop with the fire dragon that stomped us earlier. Let's see if we can make that go a little more smoothly now that I've got a few levels on me. Let me get all adequately equipped and prepared. Okay, I think we are hopefully ready to fight a fire dragon. Here goes. Almost got it. And yeah. Beautiful. Whew. A few levels go a long way. Let's collect. Gimme. All right. Well, there's two. Let's go ahead and find those last two dragons and collect their things. Okay. Back on the sea, and this third one that I'm going for is kind of to the east. Kind of, well, it looks like it should be like right around down here. Just south of Junon. Not 100% sure where exactly, but let's see. Could be further south, like down here. Yeah. Especially since I don't... Well, I was gonna say, I didn't think I saw a port here, but what is this? Could be something. Disembark here, automatically return to the nearest port. Well, sure. Now I'm just curious what this is.
Appreciate the business.
Is this just a drop-off for oh, okay, it's just for like dropping you off in a certain zone. I see. Okay, that's neat, but not quite what I was going for. Sid, hang on. Anyway, I'm guessing we need to head a little bit more south. Here we go. We were so close. This looks, yep. So what sort of dragon nonsense are we in for this time? A bipedal one, if nothing else.
They're nothing.
Brine-born demon. Goodness. Let's scan this thing.
Too bad.
So, weak to fire, will become pressured when it assumes a counter stance. After a certain amount of time passes, it'll unleash Graviga on the party and revert to its normal stance. Staggering it while in its counter stance will prevent it from using Graviga. That's good, because I don't want it to do that. Seems intimidating. Not sure I care for it.
So it's my turn? Who's up for some magic? Come on, team.
Enough. Here we go. Brace yourself.
Mess it up. This one doesn't seem nearly so mean or bad. To me, anyway. Let's do a synergy ability. Like, partners in pain. Go. And meanwhile, Aerith, you keep on just hammering the thing.
That'll do. Okay.
I like that you can watch the little cutscene, seeing cool animations, or you can just keep on hammering on the thing. Like so.
You're burning up.
Goodbye.
A bonus.
All right. Good job, Aerith. And here's treasure number 3. Fantastic. Really curious what these are going to end up being or doing. I guess it'll be a craftable item once I have all 4 of these. The last one should be somewhere in this area, I think, loosely. Alrighty then, if we're heading in a generally south direction from Costa del Sol, and quite far south looks like. Could be in there somewhere, but let's yeah, I'm feeling more south than that. Maybe even like down in this stuff. Let's go. I think I see it. I do. One fight remains. Let's see what this one's all about. Ogre Raider. I see. SS. Okay, weak to ice. Inflict enough damage by exploding its elemental weakness to pressure it. As the battle progresses, it'll grow incensed. Its power intensifies with each roar it emits, reaching its apex after the third. So, the faster we can kill it, the better. Good to know.
Here goes.
Aerith, we better set up for doing a whole lot of blizzard damage quickly, I think.
Grant us your strength. This one's for you. Buckle up.
Oh, it's getting mad. But we're pressuring it, and that's good.
I got this.
Pressure it a lot, and then try to kill it.
Get ready.
One more shot.
So long.
So much damage, come on.
Finish it.
I can
And then maybe a synergy ability or something. Like... Yeah. Sweet and sour salvo. Go nuts.
It's on.
Watch this.
Finish it before it gets too mad. There we go. That fire one was definitely the hardest. Let's collect. And...
Well then, we've collected all the lost fragments. Time to reassemble the Pirate King's treasure.
let's do it then. Item transmuter. And the Corsair's Compass, a compass that once guided an ancient pirate king to both glory and riches untold. All right. I've made it.
Hey, look! It's glowing!
Ahoy thar, ye booty lootin' scallywag. Ye've trounced me best mates, which means you're more than worthy of taking me treasured compass. There be no roads on the high seas. You're at the mercy of the wind and waves, bound to their whim. The ocean's a capricious lass, fickle and cruel. She'll do her best to drag you into the depths. But man or monster, it's your mateys that will see ye through. I treated mine with respect, and they stuck with me till the end. Of course, there was no shortage of scurvy dogs who had it out for us. But instead of hanging the jib, we laughed in their faces. Aye, that's the way. Trust in your hearties and yourself. And when all else fails, let that compass be your guide. May your spoils be plenty, and the wind always at your back.
Cool! Oh man, who knows where that compass will take us? Maybe it'll lead us to some crazy treasure. I can't wait to find out!
You do you.
Or not. I mean, nothing could compare to the greatest treasure of all, the planet. Okay, crew, let's weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen. The live stream's calling, and it's high time we set sail. Yo-ho, me hearties!
It's okay, Red. I had fun too. You have successfully transmuted the ancient Pirate King's trusty compass. Pay attention to where it points. While sailing the high seas, it may lead you to treasure. Oh, cool. Like, just normal treasure or good treasure? I feel like that's a worthwhile question. Yeah, you know what? Let's just try it out. Give it a spin.
You ready to jet?
Sure am. So, like, does it automatically work? Or do I need to equip it? Let's see. Wait, there we go. I have a lead. There we go. Piece of pirate jetsam. So I've been collecting several of those, just kind of at random as I go, but I am starting to wonder. I wonder if it's in this inventory somewhere. If so, it might provide a clue. Not seeing anything. I am a little intrigued though, like the, that pirate jetsam little containers have that purple coloring about them, which, tends to mean a weapon unlock. And I'm very curious about it. Let's grab like one or two more, see if that turns into anything. I'm gonna keep looking. I've collected a handful of these things now, kind of scattered throughout the ocean. I am wondering... I'm not gonna spend all day scouring the ocean for jetsam. It seems like the sort of thing that might be like a currency for some sort of item. And possibly one that I don't have like a means to spend yet. I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to Costa del Sol, back where we found that chest initially, and see if there's like a way to interact with that. That does anything with the Jetsam, and if not, then we'll just continue on to the gold saucer, and I'll do more of this a bit later. Because it doesn't really seem to be actively doing anything. Am I going loosely the right way? It's a pretty big ocean. In my experience. It is kind of cool, actually, that they do have this sort of much more open version of the world, which really just amounts to the ocean, kind of, that you can explore, though. Like, the way they've structured this thus far has been a whole bunch of, like, big open world zones and smaller, like, self-contained zones that are meant to sort of be traversed linearly. But
no storm clouds, swells, or crosswinds. Not a thing. Sailing's so smooth it's boring. Might take a nap. Wouldn't mind some waves to mix it up a bit. Am I right?
I'm just trying to talk about a thing, Sid. We'll move on later. So, yeah, like, as I was saying, though, like, it's still a whole bunch of, like, interconnected zones. It's not a world that you can really fully explore, like, every corner of. I'd love them having this kind of more open world thing for you to either fly over when the tiny Bronco is all in one piece, or to sail across in this form across oceans, because it's also kind of similar to how the original game is structured, right? Like, when you're inside a town or a city or something, then you are wandering around all these, like, pre-rendered backdrops in a pretty set little explorable area. But then when you go out into the open world map, you sort of, like, wander around this miniature version of the world in which your character proportionally is huge, and the cities are also, like, the scale is all wonky, right? But it's a lower detail version of the world that you can travel all over until you go to an actual specific place, at which point you enter a more detailed version of that location. It's kind of like it is a world to travel, but it is also sort of a map, like a literal world map that you are going over. And that's kind of what this is too. Like, the world is all here, but it is definitely much more low fidelity, less detailed versions of each location. It doesn't look lower fidelity, but there's a lot less detail there because you're not seeing it up close. Like, we can come up on Costa del Sol here, and it doesn't look lower detail. It's got all the details there we'd expect, but we can't get super close to it, to where all the NPCs are. We can't get in to see, like, all the little details about the place yet until we come here and decide to dock and then load in the actual area at full detail. It's more seamless feeling now on modern hardware, but that is quite cool, honestly, that the game is still kind of structured the same way. Real neat. But yeah, okay, can't interact with this. Don't really know what to do with the pirate treasure. That's fine. It is long past time that we went to the gold saucer, because I'm pretty sure we have done every other thing, every other main thing anyway, that the game will currently allow me. So, I mean, if they'll let me do the side quests here in the saucer first, I want to do that too, but we'll see.
Should split up to look for Dio.
Will do.
If I catch you goofing off, so help me out.
And this is why we waited. See? Story's continuing.
Cloud? You got a minute? There's something I failed to mention about the Temple of the Ancients. You might call it a legend or a warning.
Uh-huh.
You see, no one who goes into the temple ever comes out again. No one. And I'm wondering if you really want to take everyone to a place like that.
You said it yourself. It's just a legend.
I did, aye, but...
Let's focus on finding Dio and the Keystone for now.
And fast travel's unavailable? Wow, yeah, I am glad I saved this for later. Not that it would have been a big deal. I'm sure I could go back out and do all that stuff later on, but I am glad we did it in this order. Really wanted to knock a lot of that stuff out first.
You like to party? I sure hope so, because we're off to the
Boy, this place is still impressive, even just coming back here a second or third time, however many times it's been. So let's see. Our destination for the main quest is here. I don't know if the side quest is allowed or the other activities that are apparently available. Should we explore first? We should explore first if they'll let us. I wonder if there even is like a little side quest job board here. There might not be. Which isn't the end of the world. I think you can go just take it from the quest giver directly, but whatever. Let's start going
now your home away from home.
to different areas and see what they'll let us do. For one thing, I know I have a ghost to beat at cards.
And away we go. Have yourselves a magical day.
Already am. We do indeed have a ghost to beat at cards. Hello.
I'm glad you came, Cloud. I am the Drell Balon, the person responsible for Queen's blood. The Queen doesn't know what I'm up to yet, what I'm plotting, but we don't have long. Time is of the essence.
Oh, this game.
You must show me what you are capable of before she discovers us.
All right. Let's play. I am sticking with this deck because it just keeps on working pretty well. When played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards and affected tiles by 3. That honestly could still play to my favor, potentially. But yeah, no, this is doing good work for me. Let's stick with it. Begin. I challenge you to cards, Ghost. Nope. These 3 are good. I just really want Midgard Stormer out as quick as possible. And nope, haven't got it yet. That's fine. We'll keep hoping that we get lucky with draws. Not yet. It's all right. We don't need it at the very beginning of the match, but the sooner the better. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, all right. Oh boy. Well, I do like that they have very few available options. Unless they've got some cards that can replace. And they do. Dang. Still, that I put them in a position that they had to. That's at least kind of nice. But now I don't. Well. This is not ideal. This is very not ideal. But manageable still. Really controlling the board here, and that part's nice. Just not gonna draw the card we need, huh? Let's use this one. All right. Yeah, I like this. I like this. All right. We've got kind of control of the board at least, even if it's not ideal yet. There is our card. Okay. Now I just need to make sure we've got enough points to win it, and we got it. Honestly, I think I can just do this. Yeah. And that's the win. Good game, Ghost. Better luck next life.
Well played. Not that I ever truly doubted your potential. I was right to leave you that letter.
Letter? What letter?
You remember, don't you? The inn at Calm. I hung it on your door, though I signed it in the proprietor's name.
So that was you.
Forgive my subterfuge, but I was in dire need of a skilled player. And you certainly did not disappoint. You were even able to best me. Which, while impressive, won't be enough. Not if you intend to hold the Shadowblood Queen's card in your deck. That foul thing is the source of this nightmare. The very embodiment of the villain herself. Through the card, she feeds on the wielder's life force, claiming their strength, that she may one day be reborn. Countless players have succumbed to this vile curse. And now one more death is all she requires to return. Cloud. Find the sorceress. She who rallied the people. She who deposed the queen, the Emerald Witch. Her card sleeps in Nibelheim with a monster of chaos. You must hurry before it is too late.
Okay, but I got a lot of other, like, world-ending scenarios to avert first. Ghost, take a number.
Congratulations, Cloud. You have attained the rank of Blood Sovereign. This is it. Only one opponent remains. The Monster of Chaos. I know nothing of their skills, but I have faith that yours are superior. Vanquish this fiend and the witch's card will be yours.
In good time, Chadley, in good time. Oh, this game. Okay. What's this? Oh, I guess we could talk to Vince? Wait. Huh. So is Vince the actual objective in this? And it's just like a big area that we're searching, or? I don't know for sure, but just in case, Vince, you wait, all right? I want to see what else is going on at the Gold Saucer, because I suspect it's quite a bit.
We've arrived at your destination.
For instance, look who I found.
Oh, hey Cloud, got some news. Apparently the powers that be like what we have to offer. Gave us permission to race in the Gold Cup. So I went and signed you up as soon as I could. After all, you're the best jockey I know. The Cup is 3 races, and you get points based on where you place in each. Bird with the most at the end wins. But the races are nothing like you've ever seen before. Gotta be on the ball if you want to take the top spot. Anyway, when you're ready to face off against the finest riders this side of the continent, head on over to registration.
You know, why not? I could go for some races.
Oh, hello, Mr. Strife. We're all looking forward to seeing you in action again.
The Gold Cup is now available to gold rank jockeys. This pinnacle of chocobo racing is run over 3 legs, and the jockey with the most total points after all 3 takes home the cup. Try to decimate the competition by placing first in all 3 races, which will earn you a flawless victory. Oh my. I will try. I'm not even that rank yet. I need to... Oh boy. I think I need to do some more work. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do some more chocobo racing, I think, before I'm allowed to do that.
Please remember that you are always welcome here, sir.
Just as well. I have a suspicion that over the weekend I'm gonna be doing a fair amount of gold saucer nonsense. Okay, so like any one of our companions could be potentially useful for finding Dio. Let me keep wandering around though and just see what other sorts of attractions I'm going to be keeping busy with over the weekend while ignoring the main quest. As one does. Battle Square is kind of where I feel like he's going to be hanging out. Oh, it's hard to say. Let's look in the Speed Square.
Hold on to your hats, Kubo.
Welcome, cadets.
We've
This is
arrived at your
Ranger HQ.
destination.
Our mission today is a vital one.
Yeah, like I have the suspicion that they have... Of course you'd be hanging out here. I have the suspicion that they're going to be adding new challenge levels to all these existing attractions.
Ready for blast off, Ranger?
Yep, new difficulty level, of course. I'll tell you what, this is probably not the most exciting thing to watch, me intentionally stalling. So I will, actually, I know one place that I should definitely at least look.
Where would you like to go, Kubo?
Because for a lot of these, it's just going to be like, all right, here's higher difficulty of some stuff you've already done before. There's 2 places, though. I feel like the Wonderment Square and the Battle Square especially might have some new nonsense to look into.
We've arrived at your destination.
Hi, Aerith.
Check it out, Cloud. Can you believe this?
Corneo?
The Dawn outstayed his welcome in Midgard and decided to set up shop in the Saucer. Great timing, eh? Interesting. There's an event being held at the Musclehead Coliseum tomorrow.
If there's a dress rehearsal today, Dio might be there. We should check it out.
That's a great idea for later. Later, Aerith. Later.
Whoa, you're freaking jacked today.
The episode needs to end, Aerith. I can't be doing a whole lot more things.
Want to step inside the ring?
So, like...
Head to our entrance.
Welcome to the Coliseum.
Right, no, I'm just... No. Game's being stubborn about this. Fine. I was going to stall, game.
Aha! Found him! Greetings, Mr. Director! He doesn't look quite right.
Mr. Dio, sir.
Well, if it isn't our friendly fugitives, you're looking hale and hearty.
Oh my.
What happened to you?
I made a painful discovery that the Turks are stronger than they look.
You, sir, should know better. You're no spring chicken. Speaking of old things, whatever happened to that wee keystone thingy?
We need to get our hands on it. It was part of your collection, last we heard.
It was, yes, and in fact still is.
Point of order. My ancestors owned it. Don't you think that makes me its rightful owner?
It's a fair point.
A Cetra, are you? That, my dear, is a bold claim. But still, who am I to dispute your heritage? You may, of course, have the keystone. That is, on one condition. You must take part in our exclusive event, The fight for naming rights! Dio's champions versus the Corneo family! Should my team fall to those rogues, the gold saucer will become Corneo land!
Oh dear.
Flex it out!
Training hard and getting those gains?
What's up, party people?
What's up?
It's a challenge from the dog!
Kind and
Come on! Give the people what they want.
Take it!
This has gotten very wrestling all of a sudden. Like, even more so.
But look at me. I can barely lift a finger. And here I was lamenting my lot in life when you came along. 'Tis fate. Nay, divine intervention. What say you? Will you be my champions and go to war against Don Corneo?
I'll do it. I'll fight.
We win, we get the keystone, right?
As agreed, you have my word.
Then we're in.
Then we have ourselves a deal. Naturally, I want you in peak physical condition for the big bout, so please use my hotel to rest up.
Great. I'll jog on ahead and tell the others then.
Okay. I do need to end the episode though, guys. Can I go? Fast travel's available. Okay, great. Okay, good. Awesome. I'm excited for the Cloud Aerith tag team. It's been too long since last they entered the ring.
Interested in joining the fray?
But yes, this is what I was looking for. Now we got like higher level difficulty fights I can do. I just want to peruse the number of things that I'm going to be keeping busy with over the weekend and not boring y'all with, so that we can stop stalling next week and start gunning through main story things again. And chocobo races, obviously. Let's poke our head into the other squares real quick. It's kind of a shame that the Aerith little main story event fired off the instant I walked near. I'm curious what the other characters would have said if I talked to them first. I'm guessing they are all back at the hotel now. Don't think there's going to be much in the event square. Looks like it's...
This might be hard to follow.
I do like that we are seeing advertisements for the big fight everywhere, though. But yeah, I guess there wasn't really a whole lot to be doing here anyway. All right. What other square to look at? Wonderment is definitely going to have something, right? Yeah, I'm willing to bet we're going to have higher difficulty levels, maybe even some new mini-games added. Possibly. Like higher difficulty racing. Yep. Higher difficulty 3D brawler. Higher difficulty card nonsense. This one actually probably won't show up until the next game, now that I think about it. But it would not be a Final Fantasy VII Remake without a snowboarding minigame. Oh, no. So yeah, I think that's going to be the stuff that I keep busy with over the weekend. On Monday, we'll come back. We will finish that side quest up, doing the chocobo races and all that. And I'll do that on camera so you can see the high difficulty nonsense. And then we will go and rest at the hotel so that we can do the big fight, which should be very entertaining. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the Quest Fest week. But I'll see you next week for much more main story things. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.